defensive line for Penn State will have Paul Renaud, John Dunn, Chuck Correll, Eric Cunningham. Keith Dorney will start. How long he can go remains to be seen. The tight end is Schuler on the right side. Pitsky and Cepalo are to the left. Bucina at quarterback. Suey and Geis the setbacks. Geis in motion. Matt Suey gets a yard before he ran into freshman Hugh Green, number 99, a Pitt defensive end from Natchez, Mississippi. The offensive backfield, Chuck Bucina, number 14, from McKees Rocks. State College's Matt Suey, number 32. Steve Geis from Lock Haven, number 29. Cepalo, number 44, wide to the right. 2nd and 9. Mickey Schuler, first down. Penn State 35-yard line, where the Panthers' Bob Jury made the tackle.
Chuck Bucina fades back here, looking to his right with their two wide receivers. Fakes the ball here, throws a short screen back to the tight end, Mickey Schuler. Comes to his left, stumbles, but makes the first down.
Geis in motion. Suey loses 5.
Here we have Penn State showing a new wrinkle into their offense, the option play. They have not shown this. Chuck comes down the line, pitches the ball out to Suey.
Cepalo.
He's gonna go.
Jimmy Cepalo at the Pitt 20-yard line. Leroy Felder caught him.
Oh, let's look at this here. Twins receivers to the right side of the screen. Cepalo comes down on a deep post. Bucina shows he can throw the ball with the wind in his face. Fine reception. Jimmy spins off the tackle here. Looks like he's going to go all the way, but is pursued from behind by Felder.
Bob Torrey at fullback, number 39. Torrey. First and goal at the 5.
From the end zone, Bucina fakes the pass and comes back with a draw. Excellent call here. Beautiful block on Holloway. Torrey turns upfield like he should, smells the goal line. Penn State's looking awfully sharp early in the game.
After Penn State took the opening kickoff and moved the ball very well to a first and goal at the Pitt 5-yard line, 2 plays later, it is 3rd and goal. Geis in motion. Bucina goes down in the grasp of Hugh Green, and Matt Barr will try to salvage something out of this drive.
Well, they put Geis in motion to the side of the 2 receivers to flood the area. Chuck sprints out to his left. Pelusi here, number 51, 99 Green, put pressure on him. He slips and falls down.
Kip Vernaglia will be the holder for a 34-yard field goal attempt by Barr. It has the distance. Penn State is on the board with Barr's 12th field goal of the year. It is 3-0 Penn State, one of the oldest rivalries in the nation between Pitt and Penn State. Penn State has won 37, Pitt 36. There have been 3 ties. Penn State leads 3-0, 10:22 left to play first quarter as Barr kicks into a wind. JoJo Heath to the 30-yard line.
Go home.
Penn State defensive line. Joe Lally, 84. Matt Millen, 60. Randy Sidler, 75. Bruce Clark, 54. Bill Franks, number 85. Pitt will have Matt Cavanaugh at quarterback. Elliott Walker, number 34, the one running back. Freddie Jacobs, number 44, the other running back. Elliott Walker gets 3 yards to the 32 before Randy Sidler hit him down. Penn State's linebackers are Tom DePasso, 95, Rick Donaldson, 92. At the corners, Neil Hutton, 26, Mike Gilman, number 24. The safety man is Gary Peter Kuski, number 42, and Ron Hostetler is the strong safety. Third down, 7. Marker down. Gordon Jones was the intended receiver. Gary Peter Kuski was defending. Interference, Penn State. First down, Pitt at the Penn State 49-yard line.
Cavanaugh fakes a little bit of a play action here. He's looking for his receiver over the middle. Now, this is definite interference. Peter Kuski comes over the shoulder of the receiver. Blitz.
First down to Gostad at the Penn State 35 as Penn State blitzed and got burned.
Here comes a blitz here, Ray. Cavanaugh straight back. They're looking for the tight end Gostad over the little hole in the middle. The back picks up the blitzing linebacker.
7:26 left to play. First quarter. Penn State leading 3-0. Jones to the right. Willie Taylor to the left. Freddie Jacobs is caught for a loss as Ron Hostetler and Rick Donaldson made an outstanding defensive play.
Well, this is a picture book play of defensing the option. He takes the handoff to Walker. Cavanaugh comes down the line. He's being pressured here by defensive end. He pitches the ball out to Jacobs. Let's watch him. Here comes Donaldson and Hostetler up for the tackle.
3rd and 10. Taylor to the wide side. Jones to the short side. Cavanaugh.
3rd and 10, Cavanaugh straight back. Gostad hooks over the middle, and they put Jacobs into the flat right here. Gets good pressure from Clark.
Penn State held Pitt on Pitt's first possession, forced a punt. But then, Penn State was held deep in Penn State territory, and Penn State had to kick the ball away to the Panthers. So Scott Pitzke will be punting. Gordon Jones is deep for Pitt. Jones at his own 43.
Great kick.
Back at his 35. Midfield. Gordon Jones.
The Penn State defenders get caught inside. Watch the wall of block is set up. Here he comes, got the ball loose in his hand, takes it back for a big play for Pitt.
Taylor right. Gordon Jones left. Gordon Jones at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Pitt.
This is a beautifully executed play. Cavanaugh fakes the option here. It's pass all the way. Lets Jones come up the sideline. Lays it right in there between the halfback and the safety. Pitt's in scoring position.
So Pitt is 1st and goal at the Penn State 5-yard line. Cavanaugh. He did not make it.
One official's calling touchdown, Ray.
Now the touchdown is signaled. Cavanaugh scores and Pitt takes the lead.
Here we have Matt right here from the end zone. Leaps right over. A good effort by the Penn State defense, but he only needed about 6 inches. He got in there.
Pitt leads Penn State 7-3. Coming up at halftime, we'll flash back into the past and take a look at one of the outstanding players who has been a part of the winning tradition of Penn State football. This week, All-American and Heisman Trophy winner, John Cappelletti. Penn State in possession of the football, forced deep in their own territory as a result of 2 penalties, had to kick the ball away to the Pitt Panthers. On first down, Kavanaugh, Gostad, Neil Hutton made the tackle, but Kavanaugh has found his tight end twice now.
Well, Ray, I mentioned before, they're double covering the wide receivers. Gostad is one-on-one. He runs by the linebacker here, but Kavanaugh shows a beautiful touch. He lays it right over Donaldson, the linebacker, almost takes it all away.
Elliott Walker. First down at the 10-yard line. Neil Hutton made the tackle.
Kavanaugh calls an audible here. He reads the coverage, sees that he can hit Walker to the inside, throws a quick slanter. Now, there should be a linebacker to his inside, makes a nice run, cuts back again to his left, and again, almost takes it in for a touchdown.
And right now, Pitt is doing just about what they want to do in the air.
Penn State's going to have to blitz a little bit, Ray.
To the 1-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Now, the Penn State defenders are sitting down looking for pass. They're not playing aggressive. Jacob sees it, breaks it over to his left, over the center, takes it down to about the 1-yard line.
Pitt was just penalized for illegal motion. Second down at the Penn State 6-yard line. Walker is caught for a loss to the 9.
Absolutely a super play by Ron Hostetler. They come down the line, they fake that play. Off here to Jacobs. Here comes the pitch to Walker now. It looks like he's got Hostetler beat. Ron refuses to give up, drags him down by the shirt.
Pitt has a third down and 8 at the Penn State 9-yard line. Kavanaugh looking. Intercepted by Hostetler. Touchback.
Big play.
Ron Hostetler intercepts.
He steps straight back. He cannot find a receiver. Looks to his right here. Decides to go left. Wants to run. And here he makes his first error of the ball game. Hostetler steps in front. That's a big play for Penn State.
There was no further scoring. The quarter ended with the score. Pitt 7, Penn State 3. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Out at Shea Stadium. Jets got on the board first to go up 3-0, but in the first quarter, Terry Bradshaw looked downfield 37 yards away, found John Stallworth for a touchdown in the corner of the end zone. 6-3, Steelers out in front as the extra point was missed. It wasn't just missed, it was blocked by Lawrence Pillars right there. It stood at 6-3 for the Jets. 3rd and 9 from the 31. Handoff here to Pat Leahy. Gets his foot of this one, kicks the longest field goal of the season for him, 48 yards away. 39-yard line, finds him for a gain of 14. That drive was then kept alive still in the second quarter. Bradshaw using the considerable talents of Mr. Franco Harris, who takes it to the 10. Today, Franco moved past the 6,000-yard mark, career rushing, only the third man to do that in his first 6 seasons. Then Bradshaw up top to Lynn Swan, puts the Steelers ahead 13-6. Touchdown for Swan in the end zone, but the Jets came back to tie it, 13-all. 2nd and 4 from the 4. Matt Robinson to Scott Dierken for a touchdown, 13-all. It stood until Franco Harris charged over from 1 yard out, and that's how it stands at the half. Steelers out in front, 20-13. We mentioned that
need is one more traffic jam, and you don't need one when you go food shopping. That's why Stop and Go makes so much sense. You park at the door, find exactly what you need quickly without exploring miles of aisles. Over 3,000 items within easy reach. You zip up to the checkout counter and breeze right through. You get what you came for, and you're on your way. At Stop and Go, you're in, you're out, and that's what it's all about. Now, doesn't that make sense?
We're back with second quarter action with Pitt in control of the football. Penn State unable to move the ball. Punted to Pitt. Pitt has it 1st and 10 at the Pitt 33-yard line. Matt Kavanaugh at quarterback. Elliott Walker and Freddie Jacobs, the running backs. Willie Taylor and Gordon Jones, the wide receivers. Fumble!
Penn State's got it.
Penn State has it. Bill Banks recovers the fumble.
Let's take a look at this. Looks like it's a bad exchange. Cavanaugh never has control. Ball pops out. Anybody's ball. Here comes Bill Banks. Over from the left. Gets the ball. There it is.
Vitsky is inside the 15.
Now, this is from the sideline. Look, a double wing formation. They fake the draw play to the fullback, Suey, and he comes across Vitsky over the middle. Now, that's the area to hit when they get into two wides, two free safeties. Right dead over the middle.
Penn State recovered a Pitt fumble at the Pitt 33, moved to 1 first down on a pass to Vitsky, but then Pitt stiffened, and on 3rd down and 11, a pass was incomplete. Matt Barr will try for a 31-yard field goal out of a hold by Kip Vernaglia. It has the distance. Good.
That's a big play.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have our regular series that we call the Paterno Way. This week, Coach Paterno will offer his opinions on a college playoff system to determine the national championship. That's the Paterno Way. The defense has taken over. Both teams forced a punt. We pick up the action with Penn State in control of the football. Natsui.
Big hole.
All the way to the Pitt 19-yard line for a first down.
You see it come straight back. Here's a draw play to Suey. Now he breaks it over to the right. Gets a fine block from the center. Corral sees the daylight, takes it upfield, running strong here. Beautiful play.
Vitsky wide right, Cepalo to the wide side, the left. Intercepted by Pitt at the 1-yard line. It was intended for Vitsky, but a great play by the Panthers. Bob Jury.
They did go to Vitsky up the sideline. Break the ball here to Torrey. Now, Cassina gets hit just as he throws it. Might have taken a little off the ball, but this is a similar interception that Jury made last year. He's a great defensive player.
Following the interception by Jury of a Fusina pass at the Pitt 1, Pitt moved to 1 first down, but now forced into a punting situation. Cepalo.
He's got
Gilman.
the ball.
Here comes
Outside.
Mike Gilman.
He's got to go in.
Touchdown.
What we have here is a reverse on a punt return. Now watch Cepalo hand the ball up to Gilman. Well, some nifty running by Gilman. Goes to the inside, picks up his blockers on the outside. Great inside move, great block, cuts back to the inside, and he's a great offensive football player as a defensive back. Beautiful.
So leading 12-7. Penn State is going to go for a 2-point conversion. Vitsky and Cepalo to the right. Cepalo came in motion. And Fusina had a hole, and he lost his footing.
Ray, that was a well-designed play. Let's take a look at it. They have 3 receivers to one side, brings Cepalo in motion, and it's an option play which State doesn't use very often. Look at the hole. He slips and falls down.
So the lead remains at 5 points. Coming up at halftime, we'll show you a former Penn State football player who has attained success off the field as we open the Penn State yearbook. Willie Taylor to the right. Willie Taylor, Mike Gilman broke it down and almost intercepted. And that time, Penn State had double coverage on Willie Taylor.
All right, straight drop back. He's looking for Willie Taylor all the way on a deep post. He has plenty of time to throw. Gives it all he's got here. Here's a long pass. Now watch Gooman. He's running stride for stride with Taylor, but he closes to the inside beautifully, gets his body between the ball and the receiver. Great play.
2nd and 10 Pitt at the Pitt 34-yard line. Taylor goes to the left this time, and Gordon Jones to the right. Gostad brought down by Gooman, close to a first down at the Pitt 44.
Once again, Ray, I want to point out the reason why Gostad is getting open. Penn State is afraid of those fast wide receivers and they're double covering them and putting a linebacker on Gostad man for man.
Willie Taylor to the left. Gordon Jones to the near side. And Joe Lally brings down Kavanaugh for a loss of 9.
Hey, this is the type of a rush that a coach's dreams of. Don't have to use your linebackers. You drop them off to close off the passing lanes, and here comes Lally from the outside.
The ball at the Pitt 36-yard line with time running out in the first half. Freddie Jacobs. First down at the Penn State 37. And again, Pitt's going to try and go without a huddle. Intercepted. Neil Hutt picks off the pass, and Kavanaugh has been intercepted again. It went off the fingers of Steve Gostad, the tight end.
That time they found Gostad over the middle. As I said, the wide receivers are double covered. The ball was there a little high. It was off his fingertip into Hutton's hand.
There was no further scoring. And the half ended with the score, Penn State 12, Pitt 7. We'll be back with a Penn State flashback, the Paternal Way, and the Penn State yearbook right after this.
The power to move, the power to make, the power to know, the power to power.
All of nature is basically electrical, but it takes technology and products like ours to make electricity work for man. Westinghouse.
A powerful part of your life.
Beautiful and majestic and awesome. This can only be one place, the Grand Canyon.
There's really only one place for beer, too, that one and only Genesee Brewery, where they brew Karen Morris's favorite beer, Genesee.
For sure, I'd like some Genesee right now.
Just like you have to go west for the Grand Canyon, you have to be in one place here in Genesee country for beer. Genesee beer. Our one brewery makes it best.
Y-E-S. Yes, we still read you, Sir William Cook and Professor Charles Wheatstone. This invention of yours spelled out the beginning of communications as we know it today. It became the world's first commercial telegraph when installed by a British railway in 1838. Through the inventiveness of people like Cook and Wheatstone and companies like Rockwell International, communications has become a science that brings voices and pictures from around the world, even from Mars, right into your home. Rockwell is very much a part of that science, with products like Admiral television sets, Collins satellite communication systems, and air traffic control and avionics equipment. They also build Collins government and business communication systems, like this one, that use microwaves instead of wires. We still read you, Sir William, and you, Professor. Communications is one of the sciences of Rockwell International, where science gets down to business.
There have been many thrilling moments and outstanding performances upholding the winning tradition of Penn State football. Now, here's a flashback into that tradition. Number 22, All-American running back John Cappelletti. He was the summit of Penn State football, a Heisman Trophy winner, He was the only player to win the coveted award in Penn State history. In 1973, he not only won the Heisman, symbolic of the nation's top collegiate football player, but was named first-team All-American offensive halfback by 9 different news services and foundations, including UPI and AP. Capelletti also was the recipient of the Maxwell Award in 1973, the 4th time a Penn State player has won it. 13 times during his illustrious Penn State career, Capelletti rushed for over 100 yards in a single game. 3 times he bettered 200 yards, a Nittany Lion record. John is second to Lydell Mitchell as the Penn State top career rusher with over 2,600 yards, even though he only performed as a runner for 2 seasons. A true humanitarian, John gave a truly moving speech dedicating his Heisman Trophy to his younger brother Joey, who was gravely ill. Capelletti currently performs for the National Football League's Los Angeles Rams. Number 22, All-American John Capelletti. All-American John Capelletti is a product of Joe.
Joe, can a true national champion be determined? Will a playoff system work?
I'd like to see, at the end of the bowl season, a 2-game playoff. Get a group of people together to decide which of the 4 best football teams, and then they play 2 games, and then the following week you play for the championship. But 2 extra weeks to the season, I'd take all the money that we would make from television and from the games. I'd pay each team that competed maybe $250,000, something like that, and then the rest of it, $10, $12, $15 million, I'd put it into the NCAA and maybe even start some kind of a bank, which would help schools through financial crisis with their athletic program. You know, you put $10 million in the bank for 5 years, you get $50 million, and that's pretty good interest, and you could loan money to schools at low interest rates. It could help them get over the tough part of establishing new programs and that kind of thing.
The Penn State football program strives for excellence. The athletes have contributed to a winning football tradition. Their contribution has not ended on the playing field, as you will see when we open the Penn State yearbook. We're back with the second half with Pitt in control of the football. Elliott Walker, look out! Peter Kuski makes a saving tackle at the Penn State 42.
Costello blitzes from the outside here, but they pick it up. Here comes Walker. He gets that little hole, breaks it out to the left here. The man who stops him is actually Hutt. Hutt reverses around to the outside, forcing Walker back to the inside. And Peter Kuski can make the tackle.
Neither team has been able to do much offensively in the third quarter. The only exception, a fine run by Pitt's Elliott Walker. But it's been mainly a question of punting. And at the moment, following a Pitt punt, Penn State has it 3rd down, 7. Suey at fullback. Beautiful. Cephalo. First down, 32-yard line. And I'll tell you something, Houston took quite a shot.
What they did here, Ray, they run a double out. The tight end goes underneath to clear the linebacker. Cephalo goes deep enough just for the first down. The ball is very well thrown. It's a perfect strike.
First down at the Penn State 32. 6:35 to play, third quarter. Torrey. It is ruled incomplete, I believe.
They pick up the blitz, and Torrey circles out of the backfield here, right here. Right over to the left, he just dumps it off. Now, he doesn't have full control of the ball right here. That's what the official ruled anyhow. He goes down, loses the ball.
scoring. The quarter ended with the score. Penn State 12, Pitt 7. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this. We're back with fourth quarter action with Penn State in control of the football. Well, the next time the ball is snapped, only about 7 minutes will remain in the game.
Couple of big first downs.
Nice again. Steve breaks it to the Pitt 20-yard line.
Well, Ray, that's good old dependable guys. They come back with the same play. They pull Cunningham on a cold come-around fold block. He's got Suey leading up, kicks the tackle, turns it on. That's the best running play of the day at Penn State. And it couldn't happen at a better time.
J.C. Wilson probably prevented a touchdown. First down, Penn State at the Pitt 20. Geis again. This time he is down to the 12-yard line. And Geis right now is the running star of this game.
Ray does something real nice. Starts off inside, forces the defensive end to close, takes it outside, turns it on, puts his head down here, and covers the football. Cover the football.
Now less than 6 minutes remain. First and goal at the Pitt 9. Torrey gets to the 7, where it'll be second down and goal. Coming up at the end of the game, the Dodge Player of the Game and the Dodge Player of the Year. It is going to be second and goal at the 8. Defensive change for Pitt. This is Suey. And he's down to around the 3-yard line, where Bob Jury brought him down. Thinking now about the Dodge Player of the Game as well as the Dodge Player of the Year, George.
Well, that Dodge Player of the Year, that's real tough.
It is third and goal at the 3. Down to around the 1-yard line is Geis, where it is going to be fourth and goal.
Watch Geis here. Smartly puts the ball away, gets in, gets as close as he can.
3 minutes and 45 seconds remain. The clock is running. This will be a 20-yard attempt by Barr for Neglia, the holder. Penn State leads by 8. We would like to take this opportunity to thank several individuals who have assisted us throughout the season. Dr. Robert Scannell, the Dean of the College of Health, Physical Education, and Recreation. Director of Athletics, Ed Chekai. Jim Tarman, the Associate Athletic Director. Sports Information Director, John Morris. And, of course, Fran Fisher, who is a coordinator for radio and television services. All of these men, and so many others, from Penn State University. Pitt at the Pitt 35 after Matt Barr's third field goal of the game. Pitt.
It's going to be a 3-man rush.
Fine catch by Willie Taylor at the Penn State 49-yard line.
Absolutely a fantastic catch here. Penn State's only rushing 3. They're in a 3-5-3. Kavanaugh threads the ball to Taylor coming across, threads to right, makes a great catch and is tackled by Hostel.
The clock starts to run again. 3:05 left in the game. Freddie Jacobs. All the way to the Penn State 30-yard line.
Well, this is a good call by the Pitt offense. They run a quick draw, knowing Penn State's only rushing 3 and is in a prevent defense. That's why I like to see some teams stay with the defenses they've been using and don't go into prevent too quickly.
Larry Sims comes into the backfield, replacing Jacobs. First down, Pitt, the Penn State 30. This is Sims.
Right.
All the way to the 10.
exact same play. It's just a quick draw off the fake pass. When no one gets caught to the inside, the passer doesn't make the tackle, and Sims almost takes it in. Penn State should go back to its normal defense.
Kavanaugh. Intercepted. Ron Hostetler has intercepted for the second time in the end zone.
Wait till we see this. He had Fisher wide open in the end zone. Now Matt fakes here for the handoff, and that quick trap draw play comes out to the right. Fisher, 44, was wide open, but he decided to go deep, and Hostetler steps in front of the receiver.
Check your local listings over most of our Penn State football television network for our bowl preview, The Road to the Fiesta, featuring highlights of the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Arizona State Sun Devils. That's the Fiesta Bowl preview. Join us. Following Ron Hostetler's interception of a Matt Kavanaugh pass in the end zone, Penn State was unable to move the ball and punted to Pitt. The ball is at the Pitt 48-yard line. This is Rudersham. He stops the clock with 32 seconds left. It'll be a Pitt first down.
This straight drop back. Rudersham comes left to right across the middle. Good throw, good reception. Kind of looks like he's surrounded. They're out ice skating there. He does a great job of getting out of bounds here.
Incidentally, we've been talking about Scott Fitzsicky handling the punts very well, the snapbacks. Randy Sidler has had that all-important job of snapping the ball in the punting situation. 32 seconds left. Now remember, Pitt has no timeouts remaining.
That secondary's given too much ground again. The big hole over the middle.
25 seconds, the clock running. Kavanaugh stops the clock with 20 seconds left. I think the ball is at the 18-yard line. The yard markers, of course, have long since disappeared from view.
Great. They're going to try to come over the middle.
Second and 10 at the Penn State 18, 20 seconds left in the game.
Comes across the middle. Secondary giving too much ground. Kavanaugh, great poise, lays it right in there to Jones. Now he does a nice move right here. Shoots his way into the end zone. They have to go for two.
So, with 12 seconds remaining, Penn State leads 15-13. Kavanaugh has been consulting with the coaches. The fans are out of the stands, surrounding the end zone and the sideline.
Might go to the option here. Didn't make it.
Did he make it? No. Elliott Walker did not make it. Joe Deanne stopped it.
If they go to the straight handoff, here comes Deanne. He fills the hole, gets enough of a shoulder there, and keeps Walker out of the end zone.
15, Pitt 13. We'll be back with the Dodge Player of the Game and the Dodge Player of the Year right after this.